So this is Davey just checking in again. If you're just joining us, apologies. Uh, the delays on Joel Mong'are's side. As you can see on our screen now, this is Njiru Njeru. He's ready to go. He's even opening packs. Um, but yeah, we are currently waiting for Joel to sort himself out so that we can get this match started. This is game 3, as Bruno pointed out earlier. Um, So Njiru winning the first one against Feswal, and Frank, his JKUAT teammate, winning against Feswal in game 2 as well. So yeah, we're just waiting for Joel to get himself sorted so that we can get this show on the road. So please do bear with us. If anything changes, I'll be back to let you guys know. Um, but yes, as you were.
That was our stream administrator, Devi Kamanzi. Thank you. Let me steal you back in, Devi, for a minute. As a neutral, as a fan, what do you think of the first two matches we've had here of the E-League series, Devi?
Mm, They've been enjoyable. Obviously, as someone who I used to play a lot of FIFA, but not really anymore. So,
Mm.
um, obviously, I watch football and everything, so I'm not completely on the outside looking in. But they've been enjoyable. The first match, especially, it was so much back and forth, 3-3 until what was it the 91st minute when
Absolutely, yeah.
Njiru scored the last minute winner. That was interesting to watch. Obviously, the same thing again with Frank and
And
first
first
of
of
all,
all,
yeah. So yeah, they've been enjoyable matches. I think for if you're a neutral, they've been really interesting matches to watch for sure.
fantastic, fantastic. And as a neutral, what would you think, and what would you say to first of all, maybe conceding in the last few minutes in both his matches?
Man, I remember he's pointing out the first game you were talking about it being a goal first. Maybe both players not defending too well. First of all, did very
Yeah,
well defensively in the second match.
second match,
Um,
absolutely.
But I mean, just unlucky to concede that last goal. He's done really well, but just unlucky with the results.
Yeah, I think
Maybe,
so as well.
yeah, maybe an issue of where he experiences a lapse in concentration as the match comes to an end, like towards the tail end of the game. Um, so yeah, maybe something maybe he should work on. I'm not sure, but yeah, he's been very unlucky to be fair to him. He's played well today. Um, so yeah.
Commiserations to him. Did really play well, as you said, as you pointed out, losing out in the last few minutes. What do you think about the JKUAT boys, though? 6 points from the first possible 6 points. Good showing, scoring 6 goals as well for both the players. What do you think? What do you see about them? Favorites, maybe?
I mean, yeah, they've done really well for themselves. Like, it's been a good day for them. 6 points, as you said. We still have to see Group B though. You remember last week we had JKUAT versus UON. Very,
Yeah,
very,
very tense.
yeah, very tense. Bad result for JKUAT. So it remains to be seen how. I know Nairobi South is in Group B,
Yeah,
which is a conference UN is a part of. So obviously other players in that group as well. So it remains to be seen how that goes. But for now, you can say from this group at least, JKUAT looking like the favorites definitely. But the top two are the ones that go through to the next round, the final event. So it's going to be interesting to see how Facewell and Joel sort of battle for that second spot. It is looking like JKUAT are going to go through in first place, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Facewell and Joel or Kisii University and Moi University battle it out for that second spot.
exactly.
So yeah, at the moment, JKUAT definitely looking like the favorites, but. Remains to be seen how Group B goes next week, so that'll be interesting to watch.
Absolutely, absolutely. Word of advice, maybe to Joel, as he prefers, for his game number one against Njiru Njeru.
Uh, I mean, Njiru Njeru looks like quite
He's got
dangerous
goals in
offensively.
him.
He's got goals in him, yeah. It looks like a very dangerous player offensively, but so he's going to need to be resolute at the back and possibly hit Njiru on the break. Maybe I'm not too sure. Just take advantage of those defensive frailties that he has or that he looks to have. Because the goals are flying in the first game, just left, right, and
Exactly.
center.
7 goals in the first game.
Yeah.
6
So
in the first half as well.
6 in the first half. Jesus Christ. So yeah. If I were Joel, I'd be looking at some of those defensive frailties and take advantage of them. But at the same time, as I said, he'll have to be sharp at the back and make sure he doesn't concede himself because, as we've seen, Jiro's got plenty of goals in him.
Plenty of goals, absolutely. Thank you very much, Coach Davey, as I can call you now. Maybe a prediction before you go. Let me put you in the spot. Who do you think is going to get the win in the third match? Njiru Njeru, or do you have the new boy Joel?
Oh, it's. I mean, I could give a more informed prediction if I'd seen Joel play before.
After the match,
Obviously,
that's why I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah, obviously you're better versed with this community than I am, but just. I mean, I can only assume Giroud's gonna score quite a number of goals in this one. But I'm gonna give Joel a benefit of the doubt. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say 3-2 in Giroud. I feel like it's gonna be
3-2.
I feel like there's gonna be some goals in it, and I feel like it's gonna be close.
All right, I'll play devil's advocate. I'm saying 2-0 Joel.
Okay, interesting.
Thank you very much for chipping in, Davey. That was Stream Administrator Davey Kamanzi. As we wait to have game number 3 that is already of our e-League series. We're waiting for Joel to get ready on his side. Player for MOI University, playing for Rift Valley region, facing off against Njiru Njeru of JKUAT. As you've heard already, bagging in 6 points, looking like good favourites to go in. Only the top 2 from this Group A will go in for the knockout final round, playing against the top 2 teams from the other group, which does have Central, as you've heard, strong Nairobi South as well, and Eastern Conference. Two of them.
Sorry, just checking in again. I'm hearing from management that Joel is getting ready to get into the game, get connected. So we should be kicking off in a few moments, hopefully. So yes, bear with us.
Thank you for the update, Davey. Hopefully we can get this show back up and get game number 3. For those joining us, this is the e-League series 2020, trying to find the best of the best university Kenyan players in FIFA. This is brought to you by Ace Pro Gaming. I've been your host today, Bruno Sore, and our stream administrator, David Kamanzi. Hopefully you've been enjoying it. Hopefully you're keeping safe, and we could deliver for you the next 3 weeks some quality FIFA action. In these difficult times that we're facing, unprecedented to say the least, hopefully we could give you a goal-faced, as we've seen in the first 2 matches. Keep you goal-faced to keep you back at home safe and sound. Wait here for the 2 players to get ready and to kick off game 3. This is Njiru versus Joel, game number 3. First for the Rift Valley region representative. He's the sole Rift Valley representative so far. An engineering student at MOI University. Plays for the Premier Esports team, Masters of Mayhem 254. Hopefully he could get first points on the board for Rift Valley. JKUAT unbeaten so far, 2 games, 2 wins. 6 goals scored, sorry. Looks as if they've been strong. Hopefully looking to continue the run. Njiru Njeru's played already against Festival 1-4-3. As you've heard before, if you're with us on the stream, he's looked really good going forward. Not so much maybe defensively, conceded 3 goals the first match, but he's looked very, very sharp going forward. Nice edge. That's something Joel's really having to look out for. And we're kicking off from left to right. Njiru Njeru, with Joel rather, sorry, of MOI University facing it off against Njiru Njeru of JKUAT. Game number 3 of the e-Lig Series 2020. Nelson Semedo down on the right. Interesting to see. First time we've seen him today. We've seen Wan-Bissaka and Kyle Walker, mainstays so far. I think Semedo are being used on both teams for both players. Njiru Njeru on the ball, trying to find his way, and Talisca plays the ball down into Vinicius Jr. He's got the runner behind him in Semedo, uses Tejas. Plays it into Alan in the center, looking for that space in the middle. Finds it with how Felix tries to drag it back. Maybe should have taken a turn inside or outside, running straight into the defender, but he's recycling it back again, playing it to Alan, looking for that run into Fiek. Plays it to Zaha, tries the skill moves. Well defended. Ball does break down for how Felix, and that takes a shot. But brings it back. Referee calls a foul. Lucky there for Jomo, you could say. Could have easily conceded a goal. Lucky bounce, but lucky does count. Does get away with one here early on. Njiru Njeru looks to start off where he left off the first game. Joel's attacks breaking down. Talisca's been really strong. Him with Allen's been forming a solid combination for Njiru Njeru. Plays that ball down, looking for how Felix tries to get the better of Clement Langley, but he stays strong. Bro, breaking down now for the first time, looking for St. Maximin, has got a runner in. Ousmane Dembele's through, Militao cannot catch in. Fantastic. Oh, absolute brilliant composure right there by Joel. Slow the ball down, took an extra touch, watched for the keeper movement, and slotted it into bottom right-hand corner for a 1-0 lead. And as we said, there is goals. And there's seen another one already in the opening 15 minutes. First goal for Rift Valley, Joel Mong'are. Plays the ball down for St. Maximin. Got the runner in him. All covered in. Alan trying to play it long into how Felix tries to play 1-2 with Zaha. Gets the better of Varane. He's got a runner inside. Oh, that's a heavy touch. Lost one on opportunity, but he does lose the ball. Recovers it well. Joel almost giving it away back into his feet after good defending. He's got the Adama Traore now on the right, looking for that counter attack. He's got a runner in the middle with Ousmane Dembele. Does play him, finds him. But offside. Could have been patient. Waited for him to come back inside, but maybe did rush it a bit. Adrenaline pumping, maybe. Njiru Njeru has gotten away with that one. Looks very open, and as we've seen from the first game, maybe playing a bit too high in Njiru Njeru, and does invite a lot of space in behind him, and he's got runners here, Joel. And he has Traore, he's got Dembele playing in with the centre. Once again, that does look offside. Yes, it was. You can be a bit patient with thinking. That's twice now. He did have the runner on through, but twice he's been caught offside. Maybe just getting a rush of blood, but he's already one goal up. He can maybe take his foot off the gas pedal just a bit. But Adama Traore now bombing it down on the right. It's got Varane to contend with. Does that get the ball in through for how Felix? Well defended in the centre by Clement Langley. The two French centre halves have been really solid in the first opening minutes for Joel Mong'are. More university student really does understand the art of defending. The two French centre halves have been solid. The opening few minutes hasn't given Njiru Njeru much of a sniff, except the early chance to Hal Felix with the lucky bounce that was ruled offside. Otherwise, been pretty solid defending. Majority of the ball, but not majority of the chances. He's got the counter-attack leading on with De Jong, but well covered by Alan once again. Cuts across. Adama Traore now on the right, trying to break. So Njiru Njeru plays it back inside into Allen. Looking for the centre forward with how Felix back into Zaha. He's got the space. What a finish. Finesse into the top left-hand corner. And Luis Zaha makes it 1-1 for Njiru Njeru. We've got goals and goals and goals. 2 already in the first 34 minutes. And it's 1-1 in this third match of the e-Lig series. Ball on again here by Vinicius Jr. At the Militao into Ajax. Plays it into the centre for Anderson Talisca. Plays it into Fito Zaha. He's got a runner in front. Talisca tries to play Vinicius, but maybe a bit too rushed there by Njiru Njeru. Could have been more patient. And now he's got Saint-Maximin against the contender. We get Dembele right to the centre. It's a tackle by Eder Militao. Ball still breaks for Alan Saint-Maximin, but well covered once again by the Brazilian. Steps out really strongly there to stop Alan Saint-Maximin. He did have a lot of space in behind him if he did have gone through, but well covered by Njiru Njeru. And it looks to break here with how Felix plays it back outside with the runner. Tries to cut back in, but well defended by Joel Mong'are. Read the situation quite well. He could have gone in, and now he's got the runner in. Tries to play it over the top, but a bit rushed there. Well defended and cut out by Eder Militao. Quite interesting to see how the two players are approaching this game. Joel looks to set up a bit more defensively and hit on the counter. How Felix with a space, one-on-one, and what's a goal? Precision play there by Njiru Njeru. 1-2 with Zaha, and how Felix does give him the lead, a 2-1 up for the JKUAT player against Joel Mong'are, and he's turned it around in the 45th minute. As we go into half-time, what a comeback and what a turnaround. Absolutely fantastic. 3 goals in the first opening 45 minutes, and that has been all through in this series so far. It's goals after goals after goals after goals. And as a neutral, we could not ask for more. 3 goals already in the first 45 minutes, and it's 2-1 from Njiru Njeru, looking to continue the good run of form for JKUAT. Possibly, could be the game that does take them and see them through into the next round. That would obviously have been on 9 points now if he does see it out. But we've still got 45 minutes in game to go. That is a lot of time for FIFA. And as we've seen, there are still goals in this. 2-1 as we resume into the second half. And Njeru will be kicking it off, hoping to continue where he left off in the first half. Started a bit slowly. Could say he still looks a bit open defense, especially on the counter-attack. And he does give away the ball a bit loosely to Ousmane Dembele. He's got the run on Diego Carlos. He's got a 1-on-1 in the middle. Plays it back into Daniel Podence, and it's 2-2. Absolutely stinker from Diego Carlos there to give it back. And that's absolutely awful defending. And he gives away the lead. And it's 2-2. Back up on the other side by Luis Zaha trying to play it in. Keeper does steer out for a corner. Plays it long, trying to look for the header, but the keeper does come out strong and clears it out. He's got a counter, trying to find the runner, but well defended by Alan on the mid. Now playing to Felix. Defended there by De Jong and placing out to Ousmane Dembele. Playing right on the edge of the half there. Trying to look for the long one, but well defended by Militao. Alan into Talisca, back to Alan. Looking for Traore. Zaha. Plays into how Felix tries to roll back inside. Does get the lucky with the ball. But well defended by Joel Mong'are. Looking for the long one up top. Has the one on the right. Alex Tejas right on his edge. Traore trying to battle it out by Alex Tejas right on the edge. But does play it inside. Well defended. Militao. That tackle was good enough to be called a goal. He did save what looked like an open shot. So Miller does bring it out. End-to-end stuff here. You cannot call it whatsoever. We still got 30 to go as well. Looking forward to seeing you through with it. Dama Traore has the middle on the overlap on his right. Really patient play by Njiru Njeru, trying to find the spaces, trying to play it to the striker. Does that with Luis Zaha. on his back. Zaha tries to play it through, but Fernandez does block it. Gets the ball into Ousmane Dembele. Joel's playing a really direct football right into his strikers, trying to break in quickly and utilize the space that is being left behind by Njiru Njeru when he's coming up forward. Plays it into De Jong. Looks for the run of Ousmane Dembele. Scoop turn. Really patient with the skill moves. Plays it back to Fernandez. Back into Dembele. Being very patient. Back 1-2. Into De Jong. Sees the runner. Well defended. Good tackle. But De Jong does collect it back again. Ousmane Dembele end-to-end pressure once here by Jomo. Sustained minutes of pressure. But he does see it out. Eder Militao for Njiru Njeru. Pause cued here as we do see a bit of some technical changes. Interesting matchup right now. Njiru Njeru and Jomo Mong'are, Masters of Mayhem player, representing MOI University, Rift Valley region. 2-2 as it stands. Still cannot be split after 66 minutes. Hopefully we do get some more goals in the last 24 and we can get our winner. This game number 3. Few substitutions to coming in, a fresh pair of legs for both players. Njiru trying to break here through. He's got the runner in front of him. Ball played in to Mbappe. All the way back to Vinicius Jr. into Talisca. Tries to look for the runner in Vinicius Jr. but well covered there on the edge by Semedo. Ball played into Mbappe, into Talisca. Geez, the run of Mbappe's got some few space. Could have utilized it, but well covered. Mbappe there with it. Oh, absolutely. Oh, magnificent skill there by Kylian Mbappe. And he absolutely nothing. But watch, I'm absolutely sure Joel absolutely enjoyed that goal as well, even though he did consider it. Fantastic skill move there. Really beautiful goal to see. 3-2 up, and what a way to go ahead by Njiru Njeru, showing us the stuff. And as we all said, he has goals and he's got goals in him. He's just got to show it up back defensively, but definitely looks very clinical and very, very good going forward. 3-2 up for the JKUAT boys. They're looking very strong here, looking to take game number 3 and make it 3 out of 3 in the first opening 3 matches. Adama Traore was caught lacking offside, flagged. 15 minutes for Joel to look for an answer, tries to look for Maximin, but out well by Semedo. Got a runner in. Mbappe's been a nuisance since coming on. What a touch. Oh, good defending there, cutting off that shot. Mbappe's been a nuisance of himself since coming on for Joel Mong'are. He's got a runner in through. He's got Quincy Promise. Diego Carlos can't catch up with him. Track back scoop. Trying to look for the runner in, but what a last-ditch tackle by Militao to cut off that pass. He was in through for Ousmane Dembele, but he's got a counter to contend with now. Quincy Promise looks well and lively as well. It's coming in for Joel. Tries to fit it into Ousmane Dembele, but cut out once again by Eder Militao. Has been really solid. Base opening up down the left, the right for Adama Traore. He's got Jordi Alba to contend with here on the left though. Plays it back into Allen, looking for that tiny bit of space to play it into his strikers. Quincy Promise into Mbappe. The Elasticos one after the other, looking for the midfield run. Well defended there by Clement Lenglet. Can't carry out the ball. He's got less than 5 minutes of in-game feed to try and look for the equalizer maybe. But Njiru Njeru looking solid, looking to try and lock in game number 3. But Ousmane Dembele's got other ideas on his own. Plays it into Young, out into Coleman. Looking for the runner of Quincy Promes. Got the pass inside Dembele. What a block. Timely interception there by Eder Militao, but he's lost the ball inside the box. Almost giving it away. Njiru Njeru there, right on the edge of the box. Back into Dembele. He was waiting with open arms. Edge to edge stuff there. cannot split the two yet. 3-2 with 3 minutes and counting to go. Talisca plays it into Mbappe. Patient there on the out. And he does see it out for 3-2 for Njiru Njeru. Absolutely fantastic cracking match of FIFA. Could not be separated only but by a moment of magic rather, by Kylian Mbappe in the 60th minute for Njiru Njeru to give JKUAT all 3 points once again after a winning start as they look to extend the lead in the group to 9 points. What a fantastic match. Commiserations to Jomo. Mong'are did give him a run for his money, but at the end he did prove that substitution in the second half for Kylian Mbappe coming in was absolutely pivotal. Fantastic match. The game
My
number 3 as
prediction
a
was
wrap
right,
up.
by the way.
Exactly. Prediction was right. They did get that spot on, predicting that Jomo would falter. Njiru Njeru exactly 3-2 as well.